What's poppin', y'all? Birk won't stop. Here with Unpluggedmv. Here to tell y'all a little bit about me. Won't stop 2 out now. Make sure y'all tap in. Let's go.
Welcome to another episode of Unplugged DMV. I am Tania Dene, and today we have the pleasure of Birk in the building. How are you?
I'm good.
You
Doing
good?
Yeah. Long weekend, but I'm
Long
here.
long weekend. Tell us about your weekend.
Man, my weekend was crazy. I don't even be drinking like that. So I was drinking a lot on Friday. So I blacked out for the first time. I don't really black out.
That's interesting. We just
That's
had a whole conversation
yeah.
about
That's
our
scary though.
shenanigans, and you was quiet.
Yeah, that's why I was laughing though. I was laughing because it's scary. So it's like, whoa, I gotta chill.
I ain't black out, but I was close
Yeah,
to it.
you
But
remember bits and pieces and all that. But nah, other than that, it was cool though.
that's good. So, Birk, you're not from around here, so tell us where you're from.
I'm from Wilmington, Delaware. It's only about an hour and a half from here. Small city in Wilmington. It's the ghetto. But my boy said he came and had a good time, so that's a good thing. You got the riverfront, but then you got the rest. It's like the ghetto. But they trying what is called gentrification. They trying to move everybody up out of there, but it's still drawn.
Yeah.
One of the highest crime rates for small cities in America. So
So, as far as your experience, how was it growing up in Delaware?
I think it made me stronger. I think it made me a better person, just because when you face with adversity, you forced to just deal with it. I'm not really the person that's gonna cry or complain about shit. So not having resources that a lot of cities got, cause it's some sides of town you got 1, 2 corner stores. It's really not even a market, a food market. So it's not having a lot at your hands, it make it harder, but it forces you to figure out a way. So now in life, when little shit be happening, it's it's nothing to me, cause that's what I came up in.
Right, so it definitely shaped who you are as a
But
man.
a lot of people they crumble though, so you gotta be kind of strong. That's why nobody really come out of my city, because it's a lot of hate. But besides the hate, it's just hard. Because I don't know, for the circumstances. Then when people make it out, they don't really look back because of how they was treated when they was there.
Yeah. Are you staying in Delaware?
Yeah, I still stay there.
You gonna stay for forever?
No.
Or you don't plan on leaving or moving to another
I probably have
city?
a couple cribs out there, but I'm not staying there. Nah, I'm moving everybody out. Ain't no stay there for what? I don't really see a reason to stay there for.
Right. Are there any close plans on moving, especially as far as with you being in the music industry and things
Everybody
like
be
that?
wanting me to move tomorrow. So I don't know. Next week could come, I could just move. But I just had my daughter. She only 2.
Oh.
So that's what really kept me in Delaware for real. So I don't know.
Hey, daughter.
As she get older, I might get up out of there. Ain't no might, I am.
Yeah.
So
How would you say the support is from your city? A lot of people want to move out of their cities because they don't have the support, and
right.
The further they go, the more support they have. Would you say that that's your circumstance as well?
Yeah, I feel like you can max out in my city due to it's clicked up. Our music scene is clicked up. So it's the older people got their young boys, or whoever you be with, that's who you be with. And instead of everybody coming together, it's all right, we don't listen to him, so you can't listen to him, you feel me? If we friends, I don't listen to somebody, but you do. You ain't gonna listen to him around me, but you always around me.
Right, yeah.
And so it's a lot of that going on. Cause then people will hit me up, yo, I listen to you all the time, or see me and they know the lyrics, but I know they be with somebody that don't really fool me. And that's usually how it is. Even when it come to OGs, if you get in touch with an OG that been in tune with the music and you trying to get some guidance and they find out you ain't affiliated with the right people, it's curtains.
Yeah.
So that's really, but they gonna say if you hot, you hot. So that's why it's I feel like I'll be lasting, because I'm not really that friendly. So I'm not gonna fake it.
Right.
If you don't fuck with me, that's what it is. But my music hot. So if you hot, they gonna show you love, but you can max out. It's only the love not gonna get you where you trying to go.
Right. There's definitely a lot of trend followers, not setters, basically in different cities
And
and
I've been
stuff.
rapping in my city for a minute, so that's why I feel like I maxed out, because I done had good years, good months, bad months. And it's like, the reaction always the same every time I pop out. But even with other people, I see them doing what they doing, and I feel like they should be doing so much more, but the city really hold them back.
Right. So even as far as like you say, you feel like you maxed out and like it's kind of nowhere else or not really nothing else you could do. Do you plan on like rebuilding your city or doing like different programs? You know, like just giving back to your community.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to. Not I'm gonna have to. That's not my answer. I want to, but I'm gonna have to because ain't nobody else gonna do it.
Right. What
Like,
are some
even
of your
like
goals
a little,
with it?
like even if I put like a little rec center, like they don't even be updating our rec centers. Like our rec centers is mad old. So even if I put a rec center where it's really people in there that love kids, that's not just getting paid, people that do it for free, volunteers, like I pay them, but I'm just saying like they heart they'd do it for free. We just need people to really care, cause all the young boys from my city, they can't look up to nobody and say like, all right, they care, so I'm gonna listen to you.
Yeah.
That's why they don't want to hear nothing you saying about why I shouldn't be doing this or should be doing that. Because you don't even really care about me.
Right. I feel like you could definitely do that with your name and everything that
for
you
sure.
stand for, your music.
Yeah.
It's popping. I think that everyone would definitely follow that trend. Any local artists like from Delaware that you looked up to before you got into the music?
Nah, I looked up to. I listened to a lot of them. Like coming up, I was listening to Buck 50 Shits, Nitty, Bobby Dimes. Like I wasn't really listening to them, but we was having little swag parties. They had the parties maxed out. So they not really influenced, but I listen to them because I don't know. They don't rap nothing like me.
Right.
They just had the city on lock. Like everybody was listening to them. That's all.
Okay. I want to get into like your musical inspirations as far as like even celebrities. Who did you listen to growing up?
Meek. I was probably the biggest Meek fan until he got like, I don't know. Probably until he went to jail and when he started acting crazy coming home, he started acting different. I wasn't feeling him. But Meek was my favorite rapper. Meek and Kendrick Lamar.
Okay. Meek and Kendrick. Okay. I can definitely see the Meek and Kendrick. If you could open up for Meek or Kendrick, who would it be? Which one would it be?
Kendrick.
Kendrick?
Yeah. I think it'd do more for me.
As far as what, like the crowd that he has?
Yeah, the demographic, the people that's watching, the people that's in tune. Because I feel like me and Meek, like when I perform, sometimes people be saying I give them a Meek feel. I don't agree with it, but I'm just saying like we probably appeal to the same exact people.
Right.
Kendrick Lamar, he be tapping in everywhere, like so diamond overseas. So that's why if I open up for him, that's a whole different lane.
Right. So when you're in the midst of your creative process, is there a certain artist that you like listen to that inspires you?
Nah, I really just write my music off feeling, like, cause I don't really be venting and expressing myself a lot. So it just go off how I feel. Like I be writing while I'm driving, I be drawing, like speeding, trying to write just cause I feel like writing. I don't really listen to something and be like, oh, all right, I can make this
I'm
that.
inspired, you know?
Nah, I don't know. Like I go through something and I write about it.
Right. So you would go, I was about to say, so you would say most of your like real life situations you relate to your music, basically.
Yeah, even if like I'm writing a song and I think of a bar sound great, but it don't relate to me, I'm not gonna put it in the song.
Okay. Not a lot of artists are like that.
Nah, I do that all the time. Like, damn, that would be so hot, but that ain't me.
Yeah. that ain't me. Okay. What musical era is your favorite? Like, did you prefer the era? How old are you, first of all?
22.
22?
Well, I'll be 23 at the end of the month.
Okay.
So you say 23.
Okay, so that's why Meek is okay.
Yeah.
Alrighty. I was, do you like like the late 90s or the early 2000s
No, I
music?
do. I do, but my favorite era probably the thousands to 10, probably like Prime, Weezy, Jeezy, T.I., all them.
Okay. Okay, I'm like, who is Prime? Okay, Prime Weezy.
Yeah.
Okay, Weezy and his Prime. I'm like, who is Prime Weezy?
Yeah. But that's probably like this era cool, but it's more about the producer now to me. I think that's what people really listen for, the beat. Like you could say you can say some bullshit and just make it sound good on some fire, it's gonna hit.
Right.
Back in the day, that wasn't flying, regardless of what the beat was doing.
Yeah. So you're 22, you said, about to be 23. When did you start to take music serious? Like, when did you know, like, this is what I want to do? And I'm going to stick with it and stick beside it.
I always knew this is what I wanted to do since a kid. When did I start taking it serious? Probably 3-4 years ago.
Okay.
I would like do talent shows, rap for people, make songs and all that. But when I came out of 8th grade, I got into a little rap group with my boy. That's what really started making me rap again. But even then, we had our own studio, so we wasn't really putting no money behind it, really popping out, really doing no shows or nothing.
Right.
So that was just like training and me practice. But yeah, the last couple years, for real.
If you weren't doing music, what would you be doing?
I'd probably be a lawyer.
A lawyer?
Yeah.
I love that for you.
I like debating and all that. But only when I'm right. Like I'll probably be, I don't know, money talks, but I'll try to be a good lawyer, you know?
Money talks, okay. You're going to be a defense attorney?
Yeah.
Okay. Any sports? Have you ever played any sports or anything?
Yeah, I played basketball, football, volleyball.
Oh, you play all the sports?
Yeah.
Oh, you're athletic.
Yeah.
Okay, got it. You know,
but I got injured a lot, though. That's why I had to chill.
Oh, so you weren't that good. Okay,
No,
got it.
no.
You know, it's like that for us. I wasn't that good at basketball when I played, so I understand. That's why you chose music.
Nah, basketball, football, I was sturdy. Volleyball, I was just
doing
athletic, just doing it. But football probably was the favorite, but I got 3 concussions in 3 years, so I chilled off that. And then basketball was cool.
Okay.
Volleyball was just for the fun of it.
Alrighty. So we talked fun, we talked sports and your interests. So let's talk music. Let's talk albums. You just dropped another album, right?
Right, Won't Stop 2.
Won't Stop 2.
Yeah.
Tell us about your inspiration behind that.
All right, so Won't Stop, for real, Won't Stop 2 was supposed to be like, I was just about to put some songs that everybody was asking me for and put them out. But the songs I put on there that everybody was asking for, they great Jones. Then I went to the studio right before I dropped it and put like another, cause Won't Stop 1, it's only like 6 songs on her. So I was gonna do the same thing. This one got 10, so I went to the studio like 2 days before I dropped it and added like 4 or 5 songs. And for real, it was gonna be just, I don't know if that's considered a throwaway tape. Like I really wasn't gonna push it till I put it out and got the reaction it got.
Okay.
So when I put it out and got the reaction it got, and then the song was still relatively new to me. I'm listening to the songs every day. I'm like, oh, all right, nah, I can't just let this go to waste. But the inspiration behind it, well, my mom passed away last year in April, right?
Oh, no, I'm sorry to hear
So
that.
my last tape, My Last Cry, I was trying to like dead the whole pain music, like the energy I was giving out at that time.
Right.
So with Won't Stop 2, I was trying to make it more upbeat, more up-tempo, still give you me, still give you my life, but make it so you ain't crying at the end of this joint. My Last Cry, I was trying to just get that all out of my system. That way I can move on. So Won't Stop 2 is like reopening the doors to.
Yeah, like a new beginning, kind of, sort of.
Yeah.
That's dope. Any upcoming projects you have?
I mean, I'm about to do me and Hero that was on here. Y'all, I don't know if y'all had him like a month ago, a couple weeks ago.
Yeah.
We about to do a joint EP, and then I probably drop Bombs 3 at the end of this year sometime. But I'm about to push Won't Stop 2, do a couple videos.
Yeah.
Couple
performances.
Yeah, see what I can make shake with that. Cause I got a lot of projects. Like before Won't Stop 2, I think I got 5 projects out. Like I be putting a lot of music out. So I don't really feel like I need to put a lot of music out. I just probably gotta revitalize how I'm doing it and promote the songs in a different way, for real.
Yeah, you just
That's
gotta
really
push it. You feel like social media has had a good impact on
Yeah, for
your
sure.
music when you dropping?
Nah, for sure. Cause that's how my fans stick with me. I try to upload to everything, but they stick with me. Like I don't really think I got a buzz. I got a fan base. So every time I post, they on it. Every time I say pull up, every time I say do this for me, do that, they show love.
They showing up.
Yeah.
That's what's up. A lot of people don't get that support.
Yeah.
So I'm glad that you have that.
That's all that matters, for real.
Yeah. All right, well, Birk, we thank you for coming through to Unplug DMV.
I appreciate it.
It was a pleasure
Thank
having you and
having
getting
me.
to know you, and we got to know all about Delaware. We got to know that he don't really have that many talents when it comes to sports, but he is a great artist. So we definitely thank you.
Look, I take all bets. All bets. We take all bets.
He could take in all the bets. So let everyone know what, your social media, where they can follow you and where they can listen to all of your music.
On Instagram and Twitter, it's Birk, B-I-R-K, won't stop. And on Facebook, Birk, B-I-R-K, B-I-R-K. And the music is on all streaming platforms. You can search Birk, Won't Stop 2, Birk, My Last Cry, any song you see. Or when you go to the profile, you can just tap the link tree and everything's there for you. So.
Alrighty. Yep, there you have it. Alrighty, right now we're about to get into a dope performance by Birk. He will be performing Diamonds, right?
Let's go.
Alrighty, let's go. Thank you all for tuning in with us. Another episode of Unplugged DMV.
Cut.
Okay.